Hey there, fellow eco warriors. Welcome back to our channel where we unravel the latest happenings in the world of sustainability. Today, we are diving deep into a report that sheds light on how climate disruption and banking collide right here in India. Buckle up because this is one news flash that hits close to home. 2022 was a year when India saw a jaw-dropping 314 out of 365 days battered by floods, heat waves, and more. Nature unleashed its fury, leaving us all shaken. But guess what? It's not just the environment that took a hit. Our wallets did too. Yep, it's a 2-for-1 deal, and we're not talking about bargains here. According to a report by the awesome folks at Bengaluru's Climate Risk Horizons, these extreme events meant business, big business. They weren't just ecological nuances. They came with a heavy financial price tag. And hold on to your hats because this isn't just a wild theory. Sagar Ashapur, the head of sustainable finance at Climate Risk Horizons, puts it bluntly. He says this is more than just a green problem. It's a pocket-pinching economic challenge. And what's the scoop on our banks, you ask? Well, get ready for this roller coaster ride. The Climate Risk Horizons crew took a good look at India's 34 largest banks. These giants, with a combined market cap of a mind-blowing 29.5 trillion rupees, had some serious scrutiny coming their way. What were they looking for? A whole spectrum of things. Think fossil fuel policies, emissions disclosures, net zero targets, and climate scenario analysis. You name it and they checked it. But amidst the hustle and bustle, a few stars emerged. Yes Bank, HDFC Bank, and Axis Bank. They're not just your typical banking powerhouses. These three are true climate heroes. They're leading the charge in terms of climate risk preparedness. Kudos, guys, but here's the twist. The report doesn't paint the whole town green. Get this. Out of all the banks, only a measly 8 are showing their indirect emissions cards. Slow progress alert. And let's talk about Yes Bank for a sec. Standing tall as the only one measuring emissions. But, and it's a big but, it's like they've gotten emissions measuring spotlight only on the electricity sector. What about the rest of the gang? Now let's fast forward to a time when climate chaos is at its peak. It's like everyone's watching a movie without knowing the ending. Despite the tension in the air, not a single bank has put on their thinking caps for climate-related scenario analysis. Like, really? We are facing wild weather and no one's trying to predict where the dice will fall? And here's a cue for public banks. You'd think they'd be all about funding India's transition to renewable energy, right? But nope, reality check time. The report, like a spotlight on a stage, is showing us that these banks aren't exactly the renewable energy champions we expected. Less than 8% of their funds are powering renewable dreams. Just 10 banks are spilling the beans on their green financing. That's like having a party with only a handful of RSVPs. So what's the bottom line? It's simple really. Our banks need to step up their game. The report isn't just pointing fingers, it's throwing down some serious solutions as well. Think of it as a sustainability shopping list. First up, we need to see some real deal disclosure of green finances. Let's get that transparency game on. Plus, we're all about a common reporting format. No more scattered data, people. Transition plans for fossil fuel financing? Yes, please. And here's the big one, climate scenario analysis. It's like having a crystal ball to foresee the climate curveballs headed our way. It's not all doom and gloom though. Experts are chiming in, reminding us that change takes time. But with the climate clock ticking and the stakes higher than ever, Indian banks and financial institutions need to get in on the action. It's not just about profit. It's about building a stronger, greener, and more resilient India. And there you have it, friends. From climate chaos to financial reckonings, our Indian banks are facing a stormy horizon. Will they rise to the challenge and navigate the climate turbulence with innovation and determination? Only time will tell. Until then, keep it green, keep it sustainable, and keep tuning into the Sustainablist for all the latest on the world of sustainability. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the Sustainablist. This is me signing off. Stay sustainable, my friends.